The U.S. is the #1 most scammed country in the entire world, with romance scams topping the list.
And tonight, 8 News Now anchor Kirsten Joyce talks to a reform scammer and gets his insight on how easy it was for him to scam his victim and how you can protect yourself.
Social Catfish, a company dedicated to preventing online scams through reverse search technology, connected us with a reform scammer out of Nigeria. Meet 24-year-old Chris, whose identity we are protecting.
Scamming is a common thing here in Nigeria, and there is a lot of people involved in it, so we grew up knowing about it.
Chris says it wasn't difficult to create a fake identity and lure an unsuspecting woman with the military romance scam.
I was using an entirely different photo. This guy is a military guy. He's in the U.S. Army, and he's good looking. He eats the gym. He's physically cute. He has blue eyes, and this is so attractive.
With that fake identity on dating apps and social media, he caught his most recent victim, a 61-year-old woman, nurturing the relationship to the point where she believed they were engaged. She would send him $20,000 a month.
What did she believe she was sending the money for?
She believed she was sending the money to her fiancé that is on deployment in another country. I told her I needed the money to pay my leave form so I could get home from deployment. And so she wanted to send me the money so I could come home to her.
As the most scammed country in the world, with more than 466,000 online scam victims last year, Americans lost a record $10.3 billion. Our country targeted due to its wealth and widespread use of technology. The FBI Internet Crime Complaint Center says scams start from Western African nations like Nigeria and Eastern European countries like Russia, where U.S. law enforcement has no jurisdiction, which makes it critical to avoid scams. Chris says his guilty conscience got the better of him after his victim fell into debt. Her kids stopped talking to her, and she suffered with depression.
I made her life a living hell. And so I came to a realization that, just imagine this is my mom. Just imagine someone is scamming my mom to this extent. How would I feel?
Chris finally told the woman the truth and offered to pay her back in installments. And now he works for Social Catfish as a consultant. He has this advice for anyone looking for love online.
If you meet someone for the first time on social media, there's no problem talking to them. But why don't you make sure that you know you're talking to someone real? Why don't you ask for a video call? If you ask for a video call and the individual is not showing his or her face in the video call, it's an absolute scam.
Here are some other tips to avoid those online scams. Never give money or personal information to anyone you have not met in person. Confirm their identity and do a reverse image search. Poor grammar and asking for payments in gift cards or crypto are always big red flags.